It's finally October, which means our long-awaited spooky season doll display can finally be put up. I'm excited. You're excited. Let's get into it. Hi, I'm Ryn, and welcome to Ryn.the.Dragon, where I collect things, especially dolls. Social media is linked down below. Let's get into it. I first want to start off by saying thank you for the new subscribers. Last time I actually filmed, I was under 400, and now I'm like 415. So, yay! Hello, everyone. Once a month, I do a new doll display, and so that's what we're doing. My subscribers picked my last one, and this month is spooky season, and I have a bunch of dolls that I got this year that are going in the display. So, it's spooky season, and I unboxed some dolls for this display, which you would have saw on Tuesday. It's Tuesday now when I'm filming, so it's like, when is this video out? It's out. It came out on Tuesday. And they were Gomez and Morticia. She fell off her stand, because of course she did. Got these two. We're doing, it's mostly Addams Family. It's like Addams Family themed. I did not take these out of the box because these are the most expensive ones in the doll display. And so, they're still in the box, but I have a vision, so stay with me. Of course we have Wednesday and Enid. Oh man. Oh, she's right there. I forgot one of them. And if we have any room, I do have another one who's going to be in the display, and it's also Wednesday. But if we have any room, we have these two vampires. And they're kind of following the monochromatic coloring. These two, based on her outfit. This is not her original outfit. This is actually, I think the top is Rainbow High, the bottom is Bratz. And she doesn't have any shoes. But I do have some shoes over here that maybe I'll put her in. I don't know. We'll see. Her feet are kind of differently shaped than the rest of my dolls. Actually, each brand has a different foot. So, we'll see. But let's get this other Wednesday. I'm also thinking if I have room for, I think this is Demi, but she is also dressed as a vampire. So, we're thinking vampire meets Addams Family. Maybe the vampires can be on one side and then have them to the other side. I do have another vampire from Bratz. It's like Masquerade Bratz. Her hair's a little funky. But when has that ever stopped me from putting them in a doll display? It hasn't. You know, I'm gonna get her. We may or may not use that box. I brought them just in case, you know, because I was just like, I have no idea who else is going in this doll display. I might go with the vampires. I might go with the box. We shall see. So, I forgot another doll. I was like, we can't forget my Living Dead doll. A lot of my new subscribers love my Living Dead doll. I'm not sure if it's because it's Wednesday or if it's because it's Living Dead dolls. But thanks for subscribing. I got this one who should be in the doll display, and then the most recent, I'm pretty sure her name is Kirana? I don't know. She's kind of pulling a little bit from Enid, but also vampire because she has fangs. She has fangs. Her hair's a little crazy, but so is mine. So what do you do when your hair is curly and crazy? You put it away, like I have. I don't know what we're actually doing at this point since I've thought of things. It's always when I hit record that I'm like, ooh, let's see what else we could put in doll display. So we have our display dolls in a pile right here. And now it's time to swap them. It's time to take down the subscriber doll display and put up the spooky one. I will be doing another subscribers pick my doll display in the future. It was a lot of fun. Don't know what the theme's gonna be. Don't know when it's gonna be. But stay tuned for that. Check my community tab. I tend to post there. Not regularly, but I do post in there occasionally. And let's get started. Doll display area is cleared. Now it is time to put them up. I also forgot Funko Pop. I did say that I was gonna do that. You know what? That video's not coming out yet. We'll probably save it. We're gonna go with, I have a video coming out because I filmed a ton and I have it scheduled for the end of the month for Halloween. And so I'm just like, ooh, I could do that. And I'm like, no, we'll just wait. It's fine. We're gonna go with my Gomez Funko Pop. I got him off eBay for like, I think like $2 plus shipping, I think. I think it was a great price. There were new ones that came out in the summer. I really want to get the Morticia one, but the new Gomez one had like the pumpkin. Well, I didn't hate it. I kind of wanted the original one. But like Morticia. I need all of the Morticias. Okay, so I never remove this guy when it's time to like swap the doll display. Like when I'm like filming that whole process of removing everything. I never do it. I always forget. But we have him here. But my plan that I had in my head was to put the actual Addams Family up here. I seriously wish that there was a Pugsley. Like a Pugsley Barbie, a Pugsley Living Dead doll, a Pugsley Monster High doll. But there isn't. There is technically like a I already have a thing. There is technically a Fester, and there's a Cousin It Living Dead doll. But if you're not gonna have everyone, the least you could do is have Pugsley. He is in like the sibling of Wednesday, if nothing else, and the son of Morticia and Gomez, and yet it's like he doesn't exist. And I think we all know he exists. And one heavy criticism of the Wednesday show, at least season 1, we have not seen season 2 yet, is that like Pugsley A got bullied and got shoved into a locker, and B, he wasn't in it. He wasn't in it. You guys gonna anyway, I have a lot of thoughts on the Addams Family. As you can tell, I'm obsessed. So I'm just like, guys. Now, The Barbie stands are huge. Like the roundness, the largeness of them, just to compare the sizes. It's huge. I guess that makes it easier. And so I first wanted it to have Morticia, Gomez, Wednesday, and Enid up here. Oh, that's not even... Why does that work? I put her on the wrong stand on accident. On complete accident. And she is on a Monster High stand right now. Her waist is small enough that she is on it. And you can't see it. And I'm going with it. I hate this stand anyway. That she is on Enid's stand. I kind of want this Enid and this Wednesday to be down here in the fireplace. And then we have this Wednesday going up here. I kind of love it. It is like a whole bunch of black, but it's a vibe. I also like the whole monochromatic kind of thing. I'm kind of digging it. Okay. Another thing I'm thinking that we could do is do the same thing we did with like Julia and Draculaura right here with Enid and Wednesday. I'm not sure they're gonna go here or here. Let's put this box and see if I actually want it in this display. One thing I will do is remove the plastic so that there's not a glare behind me constantly from my ring light. I don't hate it, but I also don't love it. We'll leave it for now. We'll figure it out as we go. Because I also have this girly pop. And we can't forget about this girly pop. We're going to have like 16 Wednesdays in this doll display. It's like Wednesday and Friends. We also have two things. We have this one, and then we have the one that came with her. And I'm going to do something. I have to stop a little before 11, so hopefully I'm done before then, because there's a doll my sister really wants, and I gotta try to get it for her. Kind of nervous to put Thing on this side because he could easily fall, and then he'd be lost in the crevice. So I do have the two of them like this. And I wish Wednesday's arm went down a little bit, because Enid for sure is giving her a hug. But Wednesday's not hugging back. I'm kind of thinking like this. You know what I actually might do? I am too nervous to put him on this one. We got that pop of color. Pop of color. Love it. Okay. And we're going to put this thing Honestly, we could put him on Morticia. So we have the thing represented. We're also going to put the other one. Let's put him over here with Gomez. So we have some balance. We have like, okay, maybe my two vampire friends that kind of match the color theme could sit in the little alcove. We got that so far. It's just, this box feels out of place. I don't necessarily want to remove this box, but I think we're going to add to it so it doesn't look like it's so jarring that there's a box behind me. And there's never a box behind me. Okay. And then we technically have two more vampires joining the ranks. We're going to take her off of her stand. I need a dust. Ooh, that is dusty. I need to get like a makeup brush or something so I can dust off my dolls. How do people dust off their dolls? I'm going to try to get a big fluffy brush to do it, I think. I love her hair. It is the prettiest color. And it's so fun to play with. Okay. The last time we had someone in there, she fell. And I don't know when it happened. I probably can look at my videos that I filmed in September to see that, oh yeah, she's not in any of them. I wouldn't know at this moment, but she fell in the process of everything. So, sorry, Silver Mist. And then we have, of course, Kiana. Miss Pink-haired Vampire Girl. And her hair definitely adds some color to it. It's mostly monochromatic, but we do have some pops of color here and there. And yes, it is pink. Pink's my favorite color. And look at this. I really think adding these three over here really ties it together, because it's not just the two of them over here by themselves. It is more full. And I think that was a concern of mine. Will we see these two? Only time will tell, because I have no idea. Got everyone on display. Every month when I do it, I'm like, you know what? This is a good doll display. This one's very simple. I am feeling a little like, I kind of make like mascots for the channel, and no one knows really, but I've had Mushu and Cricket in a lot of doll displays. I'm not sure if it's all year, but most of the time I do have these tiny little figures in my doll display, and so they're going to probably completely ruin it, but also they are my mascots. I had Holiday Draculaura as my mascot for last year, because I had her in like a lot of my doll displays. This year is these two, and I'm not sure what we be next year, or if they're just gonna be the reigning champions, but we will be including them in the doll display. It ruins it. I don't really care. The doll display has to have them. So I'm thinking maybe, actually, you know what? put one over there. And then we'll have one back in here with these two. I'm also going to make little Violet an honorary member because she kind of matches the whole like something. There's no real reason. I'm just adding her because I have these tiny little figures and I don't want to lose them. I don't know where the other ones went. Probably in that container. But I think we're gonna... I've had these two in the display for a while too, but we're just gonna have her and stick her there. These are very subtle changes to the doll display, but I don't think it hurts to have them. I do have the accessories. I didn't make the cut. Demi was in my Dollmas display. Actually, she was part of Dollmas. Don't remember what day she was. But during Dollmas, I unbox dolls and then give them little tiny toys to go with them. And she got Bullseye. And so I'm just like, where do I put Bullseye and their backpacks? Because they're kind of close together. So I don't know. We're just gonna, for now, put them over there. But that is our October spooky season doll display. I hope you like it. I of course love it. I have the Addams family represented not only on my walls but also in my doll display, and they look so good. They look so good. I love it. It's a fun time. I also have vampires. I love vampires. I don't know if you can see it in this background right now. Okay, yeah. We have Vampire Diaries and we have Twilight right there. I love vampires too, so we obviously have vampires with the Addams family, and most of them kind of fit in. We do have two little outliers, but we love them, and I'm so happy they're in the doll display, and I like how it looks. It has a lot of black, but I love it too. It's... After the color we had blue. This is another like monochromatic, very much what I think my subscribers like. I think my subscribers like cohesiveness. I'm just a little bit more chaotic. So thank you for sticking around and reveling in my chaos with me. Spooky Season doll display is done. She's already tipping over, which means she's going to tip her over soon. So just enjoy them while they are here, because who knows if the next time this doll display you see it, if they are there. Who knows? Now that we are finished with the October spooky season doll display, it's time to talk about Dollmas. I have been planning Dollmas since July, so I'm very excited to talk about it right now. What I have planned for Dollmas, if you don't know what Dollmas is, it is where I unbox 12 mystery dolls leading up to Christmas. Last year I did have a bonus doll. This year, something else is going to be the bonus video. Now, what I planned this year, which I don't know what I was thinking, but it's like, instead of doing what I did last year, which was put their names into a jar and then pull them out, what we're doing this year is wrapping them up, or keeping them in there like the stuff that came to me in, and putting a number on each of them, putting the numbers in a jar, putting that out, and that is what we're going to be doing instead. Last year I also had two other mystery things. I had mini brands and I had zombies. The zombies I bought on clearance last year. I don't plan on buying too many more of those, but I do still have some mini brands. So they might get their own little Christmas presents as well. I just have to count to make sure I have enough of those. But that is what I've planned for Dollmas. We're going to be opening 12 mystery dolls, and they might get a mini brand. I might buy some mini brands just so I have enough. We'll see. We'll have to see because they are like $10, and I usually get them on clearance or something. Doll display for December. I gotta talk about that first. Usually my doll display videos come out in the beginning of the month, but in the first week, typically. Sometimes it is after that. Poor planning on my part. But this year, because I have started displaying new dolls each month, what I'm going to be doing instead is, because what I did for Dollmas last year is I had this blank, and as each doll came, I put them up on the display. This year, we're going to stick with each month I change out the doll display, and I'm going to be doing December's the same way, but December's doll display is going to be the Dollmas dolls. This month, December, we'll just push it to closer to the end of the month. I think it will be the bonus video. Because last year I had a 13th doll that I unboxed and it came out on Christmas. I think on Christmas I will have the doll display put up. It won't affect January's because I'm still going to change it for January. But December's is just going to come later in the month instead of the beginning. But that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like the mostly monochromatic, cohesive doll display. I think that's what you guys like. And it's nice. Is it going to stay cohesive in the future? No, because I'm a ball of chaos and I kind of thrive on it. But this is very nice. We do have our pops of color, but it's mostly monochromatic and it's cool. It's fun. It's not staying this way, so enjoy it. None of my videos for October are very spooky. I kind of had the spooky ones in September because they're going to be a part of the doll display. So it's still fun. I have a bunch already planned. The end of the month there is a treat for you. So stay tuned for that. And I hope you are ready for Dollmas because I am. I gotta buy some wrapping paper for it. So I'm excited. But I'm gonna let you guys go because I gotta eat and edit this video. But I hope you have a great spooky season. Hope you have fun for Halloween. And until next time, bye!